Hi there, Tim O'Donohue, Relationship Store. Here today, I want to talk to you about how to get certainty during times when things are uncertain. So, during this recent COVID-19 lockdown and the whole pandemic going on, it's been a stressful time and a very good time to practice mindfulness. And so, I want to give you 10 steps today to get certainty. Certainty seems to be a human need. Our minds want to have certainty to make us feel safer in situations so that we know what's going on. And this is a good example of where we don't. So we're uncertain. So step number one in a situation where you have uncertainty and you're feeling discombobulated or unrest, uneasy, is first ask yourself, what do I like and what do I not like about this situation? So at first, that's going to hit our brain in a different way because we're focusing on what we don't like. But it also helps, and it will tie into a later step to think about what you do like. So for instance, okay, I don't like, and it helps to write down, especially these first couple steps, write them down. So I don't like the uncertainty of it. I don't like that I can't go to the gym, things like that. I don't like that I can't see my friends. And then write down what you do like. I'm spending more time with my family. I get to be with my dog more often, and my dog loves it, whatever it might be. So you're writing those couple things down. And then step two is write down on one side of a paper, or however you want to do it, like what I can change in the situation and what I have to accept. So that will help your mind to see it in black and white and focus on it in a different way, and you'll know the difference. What can I change? Okay, maybe I can walk more. I can get out of the house. Maybe I can choose positive thoughts. Maybe I can choose hopeful thoughts. What do I have to accept? I don't know when this will end. I don't know how this turns out. Things like that, so that you know that. Okay. Step number three is get support. So this can have several benefits, and by this I mean talking to friends, family, a group, sharing ideas, sharing the things that you are afraid of, the things that you're upset of. Because what you'll find a lot of times with human beings is that things that we think are just our issue really are shared by a lot of other people, and talking about them, bringing them up, gives us a sense of comfort and also some of that certainty. Oh wow, my friend, my cousin, they're thinking this too. They're both feeling cooped up. They both feel like they want to do this crazy thing, or they want to laugh, or whatever it might be. So it helps normalize it too, which is so important during times that, well, quite frankly, are not normal, that your brain has it normalized. Number four is get certainty as you can. And so what this means is sometimes it comes down to choosing a thought. For example, I don't know how this is going to be after we get back to normal, or do we get back to normal, or what is normal? Questions like that. I can choose a thought of, oh my gosh, I'm afraid things are going to be really bad. The economy is going to be ruined. We're never going to be able to go outside. Or I can choose the thought of, no, things actually could be better. I'm going to be my best self. I'm looking forward to the time when things get back to the way they were, right? So it's often we think in a situation like that we're being untrue, but really, if you think about it, there's at least a 50-50 chance it could go one way or the other, and our mind is choosing the negative thought. Why not choose the positive thought? It's at least as likely, correct? So be aware of your thoughts is number five. So that's one of the steps of mindfulness, is just being aware of what thoughts are entering your head. Sometimes we'll have a recurrent thought and we view it as kind of, well, we can't help it. It just keeps coming there, and then I think about it all day and there's nothing I can do about it. Well, the good news is there is something you can do about it. Might not be stopping that thought from coming in, but being aware that we're having the thought can be helpful, because that leads to number six, which is label that thought. So say you have a recurrent worry thought about what might happen, in this situation or any situation. Label it, instead of a worry thought or something about yourself, or personalizing. Label it just, oh, this is the thought I have. And the reason for that is we make it less close to ourselves it moves the thought away from us. Like, oh, this is just a thought. It kind of normalizes the thought that I have in this situation, and that's a means to an end. Number 7 is you want to actively, choose and think about, is there anything I can change in this situation? So if you have the thought and it's something in there that you can change, then do that. Okay, I'm worried about whatever it might be. Is there an active step that you can actually do today at this moment or the next that you can change? If not, it has to go into the accept category, right? So you realize this is a worry thought. Okay, so then number 8 is actively choose another thought. So sometimes we hear try not to think about that. It's difficult to try not to think about something because those thoughts are going to come, but we can actively choose another thought. Okay, I'm worrying about, is my family going to get this virus? Is there something I can change about it? Well, we're being safe, we're wearing masks, we're staying inside. That's about all I can do. So I'm going to choose a different thought, and it not necessarily, oh, my family will be fine. That could be an option, but it can be just another thought. Boy, I can't wait until a couple of weeks. I'm going to be planting vegetables out in the yard, or I'm going to think about the first baseball game I can go to, no matter when that is. So you're actively choosing another thought. Number 9 is focus outwardly. When we are focusing inwardly, when we're in our thoughts and we're thinking our worry and what might happen in the future or sad about what did happen in the past, it takes us away from center and it creates more worry. When we're focused outwardly, what can I do to help someone else? What's going on in the situation? What can I learn? We're focused on somebody else, helping somebody else, or doing something else, or thinking about something outwardly. That can be very helpful too. And number 10 is focus on appreciation and gratitude. In any situation in life, and this is a good example of where for many it's, they're losing their paycheck, they're arguing at home, there's fights going on, there might be alcohol use, there's fears, there is legitimate to have these fear thoughts, yet even then, there still are things you can appreciate and be grateful for. And what that will do, it will change the focus of your mind and create a better mood in you. You can genuinely do it. You're not kidding yourself. You can appreciate, even if it is, look, my dog doesn't seem to notice. Boy, my dog's happy. I'm happy that my dog is happy. Look at the trees. Look at the leaves and the pretty flowers starting to bloom on the trees. I appreciate that. I appreciate that I'm talking more to my family. I appreciate whatever it might be, and be grateful. So hope that helps in times when times are uncertain. You want to accept the parts you have to accept and change that what you can and create as much certainty and get support during that time. So thanks. Hope this helps. Have a great day and be well.